Good morning, Pooja, Sri Vaishnavi, Modula. Good morning, all three of you. Today we are going to study the subject-verb agreement, right? So, let's begin. So, the topic subject-verb agreement, right? So, as you can see here, dear students, bread and butter dash are only food now. Okay, so is it is or are, was, where? So you can answer in terms of A, B, C, D, right? Uh, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D, right? So please do answer. Uh, Good morning, Manasvi, Yog, and Modula as well. So, bread and butter is her only food now, or are his only food, was or were his only food? So, like Manasvi, Mrudula, both of them said it's is. Okay, let's find out what happens. Which one is the answer? Good morning, Omkar. Good morning, Prajwal. Okay, so let's see. See here, as it is given now here, see now, bread and butter dash are only food now. So it cannot be was or were. So we shall rule out the last two options, that is was and where. We shall rule out these two options, was and where, and select either of these two, is or are. So bread and butter constitutes only one item of food, right? So that is why it should be is. So bread and butter is her only food now. Okay, if the two nouns suggest one idea or refer to the same person or thing, like bread and butter, butter is pasted with the bread, so it's a single item only, right? So it refers to the same thing. The verb is put in the singular number. For example, my friend and advisor is sick. So my friend and advisor both refer to the same person, that is why the verb should be singular, right? So now let's move on to the next one. Either you or your brother dash just seen him. Either you or your brother dash just seen him. So what should be the answer? Either you or your brother. So here there are two subjects, as you can see. First is you and the second one is your brother, right? But both the subjects are not referred to together. Okay, any one of the subjects is referred to, or subject is referred to, right? Like either you or your brother. So the verb should be singular or plural, you tell me. You tell me what should be the answer. Good morning, Neeraj, Ayush, Ranvijay, Kirti, Bhargavi, Akanksha, Sania, Modula. Good morning, all of you. Madhu. Okay, either you or your brother dash just seen him. So tell me what should be the answer. Is it have or has, or is or had? Which one do you think should be the correct answer? Like Mrudula says has. What about the rest of you? Manasvi, Mrudula, Omkar, Akanksha, Kirti, Ayush, Prajwal, Niraj. Niraj is saying A. Rest of you, Niraj and Sri Vaishnavi. are saying A, rest of you all are saying B. Okay, so let's check. Either you or your brother. Okay, so see here, the close to the verb is your brother, right, which is third person singular, right? You is not close to the verb. See, close to the verb is your brother, right? So either you or your brother has, it should be has just seen him, right? See the explanation part here, then you should be able to understand. When two or more singular subjects are connected by or, not, either or neither, nor, the singular verb is used, right? Singular verb is always used when two or more singular subjects are connected by or, not, either or, neither, nor. Singular verb is always used. Okay. Now see, either you or your brothers dash seen the match. So either you or your brothers, you tell me now. See here, there are two subjects given. First is you, second one is your brothers. One is singular, another is plural, your brothers. You check which one is closer to the verb, and the subject which is closer to the verb is singular or plural. If the subject is plural, the verb will be plural. If the subject is singular, the verb will be singular, right? So either you or your brothers dash seen the match. Is it have or has or had or none of the above? Vijay, Yog, Rudra and Bhargavi say have. Okay. Okay. Kirti also says A. Niraj also says A. Okay. That's nice. Prajwal, Madhu, all are saying A. Let's see. Either you or your brothers. Let us select have. It is correct. So always, dear students, if one of the subjects is in the plural, the verb also must be plural. And in other words, always remember the subject which will be closer to the verb. Okay, just check the subject which is closer to the verb. If the subject closer to the verb is plural, then the verb will also be plural, and if the verb subject closer to the verb is singular, then the verb will also be singular. So this is what you check. And another way of looking at it is, if one of the subjects is in the plural, then the verb also must be in the plural number, right? Now let's move on to the next question. Neither you nor he dash to blame, right? So here also the same you and he, right? But one thing have you noticed here in this particular question? In this particular sentence, you see, you is second person, right? Second person singular, whereas he is third person singular. You is second person singular, whereas he is third person singular. Neither you nor he dash to blame, right? Neither you nor he dash to blame. So one is second person singular, another is third person singular. So, and the subject closer to the verb, that is, here the verb should come, see here, the verb should come here. So the subject closer to the verb is he, which is third person singular, right? Then you tell me what should be the answer. I've given you hint enough. Okay. Yes. Like Mridula, Bhargavi, Akanksha, Madhu, Manasvi, Nidu, all have written is. Okay. Rudra has also written is. Okay, very good. So he being third person singular, it should be is, right? Very good answer, all of you. Please do understand all this. And now let us read the rule. When the subjects joined by or nor are in different persons, the verb agrees in person with the subject nearest to it. Okay. So nearest to the verb is he, which is third person singular. That is why the verb should also be in the singular noun. Right. So this is how you have to understand. You have to select your answer. Right. Always look for the subject which is closer to the verb. If the subject closer to the verb is singular, right, select your answer as the select the word which is singular, right, as your answer. And if the subject which is closer to the verb is plural, then the word that will select for the answer will select the plural form of the verb. Okay, then this will be the correct answer, right? Now let's move on to the next one. The leader as well as his followers excited in the meeting yesterday. The leader as well as his followers dash excited in the meeting yesterday. So yesterday is given. See, there is a hint given here. Yesterday. So as yesterday is given, it cannot be is or are, right? It should be either was or were, isn't it? Because it is given yesterday here. So it cannot be is or are, because is or are represent something which is present. So now the question is whether it is was or were. You tell me and then I shall explain it. Like Mridula, Yog, Kirti, Ranvijay, Madhu, Bhargavi, Sania, Neeraj, Rudra, all are saying was. Okay. So let's see the answer. Okay, dear students, always see here also there are two subjects. One is leader, another is followers. One is leader, another is followers. So what you observe from these two subject pattern here is one is singular in nature, like the leader. Another subject which is followers is plural in nature. Now the question is whether the verb that will follow will be singular or plural. See here, always remember, whenever two subjects are connected by as well as, see, as well as means what? What is the meaning of as well as? As well as means also, right? As well as means also. So the leader as well as his followers, right? So always remember, whenever two subjects are connected by as well as, the verb always follows the subject which is the first subject. Okay, or the verb always follows the first subject. Whenever two subjects are connected by as well as, the verb always follows the first subject. So first subject being the leader here, which is the singular, therefore it should be was. Was will be the correct answer, right? When two subjects are joined by as well as, the verb agrees in number and person with the first subject. So if the first subject is plural, the verb will be plural. If the first subject is singular, the verb will be singular. So please do remember this. Next you see, many a girl attended the party. Many a girl attended the party. So, many a girl has attended the party, have attended the party, is attended, or was attended. Many a girl dash attended the party. Many a girl has attended or have attended, is attended, or was attended the party. Always remember, dear students, many a girl is considered as a singular. So, in that case, it should be has. Very good. Manasvi is correct. Madhu, Omkar, yes. So, many a girl has attended the party. Okay. Now, next question. See. The 1,000 rupees you gave me yesterday, dash pickpocketed. Okay. The 1,000 rupees you gave me yesterday is pickpocketed, are pickpocketed, have pickpocketed, or has pickpocketed. The 1,000 rupees you gave me yesterday. Dear students, 1,000 rupees you gave me yesterday, actually it cannot be have or has. Why? Because it is a passive structure. So if it is a passive structure, it should be either is or are or was or were, right? But as was, were is not given, so, and 1,000 rupees you gave me yesterday, 1,000 rupees is considered to be singular, so it should be is here actually, right? Now let's move on to the see here. When a plural noun names a quantity or an amount as a whole, its verb is singular. For example, 20,000 rupees is a large sum. 20,000 rupees are is wrong. You should write that 20,000 rupees is a large sum, right? Likewise. Okay, next, the teacher together with his students dash watched the match. The teacher together with his students watched the match. So it is also something like you see, together with this given here, no? And there are two subjects here, the teacher as well as students. Okay, but the sentence begins with teacher, right, which is singular. Therefore, the teacher together with the students, even though near the verb it is students, plural. So anybody will write have here, but it should not be have. Why? Because the sentence, the verb will agree with the teacher here, which is singular. Okay, not with the students. The verb will agree with the teacher here, which is singular. So teacher being singular, it should be has. The teacher has watched the match. When a singular noun or pronoun is joined to another noun or pronoun by with, besides, and not, together with, no less than, the verb is singular. For example, the shop with its goods was gutted in fire. The shop with its good was gutted in fire. So here you see the verb is agreeing not with goods but with shop. Okay, so please remember this. None of his answers dash correct. None of his answers dash correct. Tell me, what can be the answer? None of his answers Is it are correct or is correct? None of his answers is correct or are correct. You have to write. Like Bhargavi, Manasvi, Modula, Omkar, Rudra, Madhu, Kirti, all are saying are. Okay, very good, very good. None of his answers are correct. You are correct. In modern day usage, none is followed by plural verbs. Okay. Now, next you see the secretary and chairman dash present in the meeting yesterday. Same person, the secretary and chairman. So, yesterday is given. See, look at the word here. Yesterday. It is simple past tense. Yesterday. Now you decide. And one more thing, secretary and chairman is the same person here. They are not two different persons. And they were present yesterday in the meeting. So now you tell me which one should be the correct one. Very good, very good. It should be was. Absolutely correct. Okay, next. The secretary and chairman, they are two different persons now. So it's very simple, it should be where, right? Okay, next. Yeah. Next you see yeah, very good. Much pains dash been taken to resolve the problem. Much pains dash been taken to resolve the problem. So much pains have been taken or has been taken, you tell. Much pains dash been taken to resolve the problem. Much pains is, has, have, are. Which one do you think? Okay, some of you are writing has. Yes, you are correct. Much pains has. Why? Pains and means take either the singular or the plural verb. But if the pain means has a pain or means has an uncountable noun, before it, like much. See, much is uncountable, right? So that is why pains will take the singular verb. The verb is singular. In the above sentence, much being an uncountable noun, pains takes singular verb. That is why pains, even though it appears to be plural, but it will take singular verb. Okay. That though you know, no news is good news. So is will be the correct answer. Okay. Okay. Next you see, dear students. The cost of all the goods dash increased nowadays. So what should be the answer? The cost of all goods. The cost of all goods. The cost of all the goods dash increased nowadays. So the verb will agree with cost or goods. If the verb agrees with goods, then the verb should be plural. If the verb agrees with cost, then the verb should be singular. So what do you think? The verb will agree with goods or cost? Tell me. The verb will agree with goods or cost. Like most of you are writing has. It means you think the verb will agree with cost. As cost is singular, therefore the answer should be has, right? Very good. So the cost of all the goods, the verb will not agree with goods, the verb will agree with the cost. So cost being singular has increased. Very nice. Okay. Now, one of my friends dash in New York nowadays. One of my friends lives or live in New York nowadays. Was living cannot be because nowadays is given. Has lived cannot be because nowadays is given. So between lives and live, you tell me which one should be the correct answer. Between lives and live, which one do you think should be the correct answer? One of my friends dash in New York nowadays. One of my friends dash in New York nowadays. Is it lives or live? Yes, most of you like Yog, Nidhu and Omkar, Madhu, Yog, all of you are saying lives. Kirti, Bhargavi, very good. So, yes, Madhula, you are correct. So, it should be one of my friends lives in New York. Always remember, one of my friends lives, or one of my friends studies, one of my friends plays cricket. Okay, one of my friends, one of my brothers, one of my sisters. So one of is always followed by the plural noun but singular verb, right? Always remember, one of is always followed by the plural verb, plural noun but singular verb. Like one of my brothers lives in New York. Okay, one of my brothers lived in New York. Understood? He is one of my best friend or friends, you tell me now. Quickly. I have to wrap up now. You tell me whether it should be a singular noun or a plural noun. Tell me. It's a singular noun or a plural noun. Like Nidhu says friends. Sahil says friends. Sahil, are you there? You joined late, it seems. Omkar said friend. Arpita says friends. Kirti. Omkar now corrects it and says friends. Yes. So dear students, always remember, he is one of my best friends, right? Remember these things. One of my is always followed. One of my, one of our, one of his, one of her is always followed by plural noun. Okay. Next you see, the jury dash divided in their opinions. The jury dash divided in their opinions. In there means here plural. The jury is referred to as plural. So the jury, so it should be have here. Okay, have. So jury is divided, jury are divided, jury has divided, or the jury have divided. Which one do you think should be the correct answer? The jury So the jury have divided, now it should be have is not here, right? So you see here jury are divided, okay, in their opinion. Okay, mathematics is his favorite subject. Now you know this, right? Next you see 15 minutes is allowed to a speaker or are allowed. 15 minutes is allowed or are allowed. Which one do you think should be the correct answer? 15 minutes is allowed or are allowed? 15 minutes is allowed. Okay, 60, very good. 15 minutes is allowed, okay, to each speaker in the debate. Very good. 15 minutes is considered as a whole here, therefore singular verb is the answer, right? Gulliver's Travels dash written by Jonathan Swift. So Gulliver's Travels is the name of a book, okay, so it is written by Jonathan Swift. Okay, that's it, dear students. That's it for the day. So thank you so much for your active participation in this quiz. Thank you all of you, thank you so very much. We shall wind up now. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and we shall meet tomorrow. Okay, so dear students, have a nice day and take great care of yourself. Bye bye.